Hello and welcome to Hankgames Without a Hank. My name is John Green, manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys. Big game today, guys. Big game in our season. And a weird game because we are playing Burton Albion in the FA Cup. I think this is the 6th round of the FA Cup. So both Burton... Oh, no. It's at Wembley. So I think it's the semifinals. Both Burton and Wimbledon have been on crazy runs, very unlikely runs. Two teams not known for being among the elite of England have found themselves at Wembley in front of 90,000 fans. You can see it right there. Whoever wins is going to play Liverpool in the final. I mean, is there a better game than AFC Wimbledon versus Liverpool in the finals of the FA Cup? This is win or go home. We're going to do our best. We're going to play hard. I've started what I think is a strong 11. We've got some injuries. We've had some problems. They've got Jackson Irvine, who has long hair. We've got Ball John Green, who has no hair. It's going to be intense. Today's problem, by the way, I'm in the business of solving your problems. Please give me your problems in comments. Questions are not problems. They're questions. I need problems, not questions, but problems. Ask yourself, does this have a question mark in it? If so, it's not a problem, it's a question. Today's problem comes from Rachel, who writes, I'm third wheeling in Amsterdam with a couple who are crazy about each other. What should I do? Rachel, that's a question, but it is also a problem. I might have been oversimplifying earlier when I said that problems are never questions. Right, Rachel, you're third wheeling in Amsterdam. What do? I've never been in this situation, but I've put other people in it. My wife and I used to live in Amsterdam only for a few months, but we had a great time. We loved it there. We were very happy. Not happy enough to stay, but very happy. The main problem I had with Amsterdam in terms of as a place to live, by the way, it's almost never sunny when at Wembley, so the pitch looks super weird to me. Wow, from way outside. Oh my God! Meredith! Meredith, what just happened? What happened? What just occurred? What just happened? It's the greatest moment in the history of the Wimbly Womblys, and for inexplicably, it's Jimmy Abdu with, the goal of the season. It's the only way you can describe it. The semifinals of the FA Cup, 2 minutes in, and it's absolute humiliation for our opponents. And it's Jimmy Abdu, who didn't play for the entire season until the last game. And I was so impressed with him that I thought to myself, we should put Jimmy Abdu back in. He's French. He's just actually in real life. Jimmy Abdu will be playing next season. He played for 10 years at Millwall. Then he played for 1 year at AFC Wimbledon. And next year he's going to be playing back home in the 4th tier of French football. So good luck to him. But my goodness gracious, what a start the Wimbly Womblys are off to here in the semifinals of the FA Cup. It's absolute magic. There's no other word for it. Oh my God, could it get better? No, it couldn't. I thought it could, but alas. The good thing about third wheeling in Amsterdam is, in general, my advice for third wheeling is to just be fine with it, because the couple's probably fine with it. When you're out in public together, if you're going to a museum, you don't need to be with just your partner. I guess it's different if you're sharing a hotel room or something, but I've rarely met people who were so deeply into their partners that they couldn't handle the presence of a friend for available to go to the Rijksmuseum or whatever. So I think just enjoy it. Maybe don't go to the Fault in Our Stars bench with them if they want to go to the Fault in Our Stars bench. I don't know, or maybe do whatever. What are they gonna do? Make out in public? I don't know. I don't feel I feel like that. I've always felt like the third wheel is a little bit of a false construct. Because, you're not really... It's Jimmy Abdu. Oh, Jimmy Abdu wants it so bad. He's so hungry now. You're not really... It's not like you're making a couple uncomfortable by being there. I feel like if the couple is making you uncomfortable, then, they're doing something wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and, public displays of affection aren't that important to me anymore. But I don't think it should be that big of an issue. So I would just do all the normal stuff in Amsterdam. I would definitely go to the Anne Frank Museum. I'd go to the Rijksmuseum. I'd go to the Stedelijk, which is a really wonderful modern and contemporary art museum that is in Amsterdam. It has a great collection. The museums are good. I guess there's if you like pot, there's a lot of it. Great save from George Long. I find that sort of ends the day, especially because of the strength of it in Amsterdam. So I wouldn't really recommend. To be honest, like I don't know, I wouldn't really recommend it. It's not. Then again, like I'm not somebody who like really enjoys that. So maybe it's just that maybe it's like my problem rather than Amsterdam's problem. But yeah, I mean, I think like just to me, like the other, a place I love in Amsterdam that nobody ever goes to, the Central Library. They have an amazing library in Amsterdam. Like the Central Library, that's where I wrote a lot of The Fault in Our Stars, and like it is a world. It's got to be. Oh, John Green turned, but he couldn't get it on goal. It is a world-class library. I remember actually like. I wrote the scene at Funky Bones there. I was like writing that scene at Funky Bones, and it occurred to me that Funky Bones was created by a Dutch artist. And I was like, oh, this is good. This is very convenient. I remember thinking that. And then I was like, what else is Dutch? And then I just started writing down, there's like a hurricane outside. So I'm very suddenly concerned about my pepper plants. I didn't have them staked properly because I didn't think that there was going to be a hurricane today. Anyway, just a little update from my garden. Yeah, just do Amsterdam stuff. And then, like, maybe give them, like, an afternoon to go do, whatever they want. That's the other thing is, like, I don't know about you, but I find it fun to be in a new city all by myself. Not for the whole trip, certainly. That's, like, kind of stressful. But if, like, on the third day in a new city, I have a little bit of, like an afternoon to just go out and do things by myself. And maybe that's the other thing is like, maybe give them like a night to go out to dinner. If you have an afternoon to go do stuff by yourself, there's so much fun stuff you can do. Is that Jimmy Abdu goal going to be what sends us into the finals of the FA Cup? Because if so, absolute magic. I mean, absolute magic from the most unlikely source. Just a guy who we all, frankly, I thought was part of AFC Wimbledon's past, and in real life is part of its past. I never imagined, of all the things that could have happened, that's one thing I never, ever imagined. Come on, boys. Come on. It's Jimmy Abdu. I think he's on it. He's going to cut back. Oh, he's been dispossessed. It's unfortunate. I still can't believe that happened. Anyway, there's probably another turn of the screw. I'm so bad at defense that I wouldn't be at all surprised if I give up a goal, but we'll hope that one goal is enough, or alternately that we could get a second goal. Is that maybe asking too much of the world? Probably. I'm really happy with how the game has gone so far, though. Like I feel like they haven't had it. I'm gonna shut up because I was about to. I'm just gonna shut up and try to play defense. So maybe give them one afternoon where you go around and like explore the city by yourself. And the great thing about Amsterdam is it's such a good walking city that you can literally just walk, and as long as you have GPS or a map, you'll be fine. Because in the center of the city, there aren't a lot of bad neighborhoods, especially if you stay south of the red light district, which I recommend. And you'll like have a good time. You'll just discover stuff. Maybe go into like a tavern and have a. Like in the Spau Square is the oldest or one of the oldest bars in Europe. It's great. It's a great bar. You go in and have a beer by yourself. There's something to me so empowering about exploring a city by yourself, like going and having a drink by yourself, going and having a meal by yourself, all that stuff. Like it starts to feel so. We've scored from way outside, so I'm just shooting like willy-nilly. It reminds you that like you're okay. That like. You're kind of competent. You can do this stuff. Like you can go and have a meal by yourself and read a book and just enjoy yourself. Like you can go and do something on like precisely your terms. I don't know. I find that I find that very enjoyable. Not all the time. If I do it all the time, I find it exhausting. But that's what I would do for one afternoon/evening. I'd be like, why don't you guys like go out, do something today that you want to do, and I'll, and then like have some dinner tonight, and I'll just meet up with you tomorrow morning. That's what I would say. Yeah, try that. All right, and we're back for the corner kick. I'm gonna take a second to consider some substitutions. I don't think Kaj had a great game. I think he's had an acceptable game, but I think he could have been better. And I think we're gonna do well to bring on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch Frankenstein and Abdu. So I'm gonna put Frankenstein on the right, Abdu on the left, and they always say make all your substitutions right before a corner kick. That's what the pros say. All right, here we go. We're gonna score from a corner kick. Not that one. That was very poor. I want to apologize to my friends and family for that exceptionally poor corner kick. All right. They're trying to close down. They're really working hard, but when dang it. They're starting to they seem to have gone into panic mode here, Burton. They understand that without a goal, it's going to be us playing Liverpool in the finals of the FA Cup, which that would be fun. Wouldn't that be fun? Just magical. Oh, it's great. It's a great ball. It's a really, really good pass. Oh, yes. We are going to the finals of the FA Cup, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. It's kick that thing, that corner flag. Yes. Hug your friends. Celebrate with them. That was a fantastic goal. I loved it. I loved everything about it. We are at Wembley and we're winning. Oh, I love it. Great goal from John Green. 2-0. Oh, right in off the post. That hurts their feelings. Did he go 5-hole? No, he went far post. Just no way you were going to stop that ever. All right, we're going to make one last substitution just to protect. I'm going to take off Jimmy Abdu. I'm going to give him the hero's welcome that he deserves for that massive, massive goal in our season. What a goal. I mean, there you go. You got the full praise of the fans, man. I mean, that just massive from way outside. Oh, we never score from out there. It makes me think that I should shoot from out there more often. Anyway, we're gonna try to just put this game to bed and get on with our lives because we've got an FA Cup final to look forward to now. That's offsides. You're offsides. Whew, everything worked out better than expected. All right, 5 minutes to kill. George Long's going to kick it long because we're not in the business of trying to pass out from the back. We're in the business of trying to get to an FA Cup final where we're going to play Liverpool. That's really good from Frankenstein. Frankenstein. He's a doctor. He's not a monster. Oh, maybe we'll score from the corner. Not from that corner. Wait. Oh, did it go in? Can I get a goal line decision system, please? All right, let's take a close look. That ball was in the net, or it was outside of the net. Whatever. It's a corner kick again. Come on, boys. Yeah. Oh, all right. 90th minute. All we've got to do is not give up 2 goals in stoppage time. That should be a reasonable task. And oh no, they've gone long. There you go. Great clearance, and that's it. We're going to the finals. Oh my gosh, we're going to the finals. Enjoy Amsterdam. We're going to the finals of the FA Cup. Unbelievable. Look at Mr. Managerinho. Pure class as always. We're going to the finals. Thank you for watching. Best wishes.